Hello and welcome back to the PokeBros. My name's Tim.
My name's John.
And together we are the PokeBros, and we are really excited for our last video of the year. It's been a crazy year, so much has happened, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Before we get there, we need to say, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. We love all the support, and if you've been watching and you're not subscribed yet, why not hit the subscribe button? But especially so that you can enter this giveaway in this top corner here for over $100 worth of Shining Fates goodness. We're giving away so much stuff. You are going to want to be with us on the journey for that. But John, talking about the highs and lows today, is that the idea?
Yeah, so we just wanted to, this last video of today, this last video of the year today, we just wanted to have a little bit of a chat of each other. This channel started off as like a podcast channel. We sort of developed into opening Pokemon cards as well. But we just wanted to end the year like that, just talking about just this channel and what we're hoping for next year as well. This is completely unscripted. Usually when we do a podcast sort of style video, we have a couple notes. We know where it's going to go. And but for this, it's completely unscripted. We're just gonna have a little chat and just talk through really how this year's gone, how we feel it went, how it's affected us, and go on. But really, what we really want to start with, Tim, is just what a year this has been like. For the world, it's been such a terrible year with this pandemic going on, COVID-19, coronavirus. You know all about it. It's affected everywhere on the earth, pretty much. Even the most remote countries, even the most remote islands, it seems to be affecting. But it's been such a horrible year. But because of this year, we've sort of decided to do this channel, didn't we? Just have a bit more, a bit of fun, like try and make the most out of such a bad situation. And it was actually when you came to visit in the summer, we decided to do this because you saw me opening Pokemon cards. It sort of reignited your love for it, didn't it, Tim?
It did. It's been a whirlwind 6 months. Really. We've not even been going for 6 months yet, John. We're still under 6 months. But I mean, as awful as this year has been, and all of the terrible things that have happened, actually, the good thing that's come from it from us is this probably wouldn't have happened without it. We wouldn't have started this channel, I don't think, if it wasn't for everything that has happened. And obviously we had our business that started in March, that we speak about a lot, the Nerd Kings, which played a part as well. But I do think that this pandemic has a lot to answer for in the sense of the PokeBros as well. And it's been a wild journey, right? I don't think that I don't know what you think, John, but I don't think we ever thought that it would go as well as it has gone when we first set this up. No, definitely not. And I think that comes on to a good thing. Just maybe just speak about our high points of this year. Maybe just both of us can share one high point for the year. But no, I never thought it would go this well. Like you said, 5 months ago we started this channel. Really, just because you got back into Pokemon and you were really loving it. You just wanted to make some videos on it, really. And it just sort of came from there. I remember just I think it was one evening, getting a text from you, Tim, just saying, there seems to be a lack of Pokemon podcasts. Can we do one? Because I want to learn more about it all the time. Can we just do that? And that's where this channel came from. But high point. I can remember sending that text. I think I was sat on the toilet.
I remember after you sent that text, about 10 minutes later, there was a PokeBros Twitter, PokeBros YouTube.
Oh mate,
you were really mess around.
We don't mess around when we get started.
But it was one of your best ideas. I've loved doing it, like mixing a hobby with content creating, which is something which I've always loved. I've always loved YouTube. I've just loved the whole thing of it. People can just make videos of stuff they love and share it. So that was just amazing. But the high point for me of this year, probably the high point, was when we hit 100 subscribers. I think it was 100. And I brought my first vintage pack. And that was such a massive, big... I mean, since then we've brought a whole booster box and opened it up, but that first vintage pack was just so amazing for me. I remember buying it, being so nervous. If you watched that video the other day, I can remember you being so nervous. We made a video the other day where we showed us opening it, and I remember when we got to the Holo in that pack, I was so nervous that it wasn't going to be a heavy pack. So we brought the Rocket Pack as a heavy pack, but Rocket Packs are just known for not always having great weights, pretty much. So it was my first ever heavy pack, and I was so nervous. I wasn't even excited when I got the Holo because I was trying to figure out if it was actually a Holo in the pack or not. But the adrenaline from that, just the how massive it was for the channel having our first ever vintage pack. That has to be my highlight for you. What was your highlight, Tim?
I think for me would probably be, and sorry to go vintage again, would be our first live stream, that jungle live stream box break. I think that we had this idea to do it, and we just thought, like, this could be great, this could be amazing. But always in the back of my mind was this doubt of no one is going to want to watch this. Like, it come fairly soon after Logan Paul doing the first edition base set box break, and obviously I had millions and millions of viewers, and I can remember having one moment where I just thought to myself, I was like, is anyone going to watch this when it's us? Like, is this actually interesting for people to watch? And I can remember as we were setting up, we were saying to each other, John, we were saying, look, if we can hit at any point tonight 50 viewers, we will be over the moon. Like, that will be elation. We've hit it. And I can remember that before we even started, we had 50 people waiting to watch. And we were like, oh, that's it. It's, you know, whatever happens now, we've hit our target. You know, the rest is there. And then we ended up opening the packs, which was just an insane experience. But actually, we had pretty much an average of about 300 live viewers all night, which was just massive for us, wasn't it? And the elation of coming off of that live stream afterwards and seeing straight away that we'd had 10,000 views in that 2 hours was just like, what? And I think that was unexpected.
I think as well with that, I was worried we wouldn't sell all the packs. But we sold every single pack, and like, these weren't cheap packs. Like, we brought it really because we wanted to open vintage. Like, we loved Pokemon when we were younger, and we've both fallen in love with it more recently again. But to open that was such a big thing for the channel. But also, the packs were quite expensive, and it was amazing that we sold all the packs and was able to share that experience with so many people. We know a lot of our channels really dedicated viewers brought into that as well, and that was really great. And it was just amazing to be able to share that experience, not just us opening these packs, but also sharing that with the viewers of the channel as well.
Yeah, definitely. And I think, like, we've had so many of those high points, haven't we? Like, those moments where we've just we've been texting each other, and like, we must text each other every day about the channel. Like, this is, you know, a massive part of you know, our lives. We definitely text each other every day, but there's also been some lows as well, hasn't there? Like, I can remember, and it's funny because this low, I'll give one of my lows, and this low kind of turns into a high, but it started as a low because I can remember the time that we pulled the Rainbow Rare Pikachu VMAX. And first of all, it was Japanese box, which all of our dedicated viewers know that I am the expert with saying the names of all Japanese Pokemon. But I was feeling a bit underconfident about that video anyway, because I just didn't know the names of half of the Pokemon. Or I did know them, but in the moment I didn't know them, as so often happens with Japanese packs. And we, you know, put that video out, and actually we had kind of a bit of a hope, because we were like, wow, even though this is a Japanese box, which in our history Japanese hadn't always done as well as English had in our openings, we're like, we might not get that many views on this. But then we got the Rainbow Pikachu, and it was like, oh my gosh, I think we could get some really amazing views on this. And it went live, and we had like the worst views that we'd had in like months, and I was like, this is an amazing pull, and no one is watching this video. And then of the few people who did watch the video, like, some of the comments were like, oh man, you don't even know any of the names. And I can just remember being like, oh man, it's like, maybe this isn't what we're supposed to be doing. And that felt rubbish. There's definitely some times like that when videos bomb, isn't there? And they just don't do what you expect them to do. And obviously, you know, the upside of that story is that's now one of our highest viewing videos. It was a long-term video.
7,500 views now.
Yeah, 7,500 views, which for our channel is massive. So that's the upside. But in the moment, anyone who's got a YouTube channel who's watching this now, when you do a video that you think is going to fly and then it flops,
10 of 10.
That is not a good feeling, right?
And that's the thing with YouTube, especially when you're doing something like, well, for us, Pokemon, something which we love, because it's a whole thing of like, we're doing this channel because we love the hobby, but it's so hard to not get drawn into the view side of it as well. So like,
absolutely,
obviously we want to get more views, want to get more subscribers, so then eventually one day maybe we'll be able to do this and be able to have YouTube fund our hobby and stuff like that. Obviously that side of it, but we do this mainly because we love it, but it's so hard like mentally not to get drawn into that whole view thing of like, if the views don't come, was it a good video? Is that channel even worth doing? And I think that was one of my low points as well, was when we did a Hidden Fates opening, and it's amazing how our low points have come in terms of views, and it shows how much this whole YouTube thing affects your mental sometimes if I suppose you're not doing too well. But I remember we did a Hidden Fates open and I was really chuffed with it. Like, Hidden Fates has been massive for like over a year. I remember when it first came out, like the views on YouTube when I was watching people, watching like Leon Hart, Randolph Pokemon, people like that opening these, the views are massive, and that's what really got me back into Pokemon properly, was this Hidden Fates. And I know it was probably for a few of our viewers as well. It was a big thing. And I remember when we did it, it was probably our second or third Hidden Fates video. The others had done okay in terms of views, but we did it, and I was really excited about this one because it was my video. I pulled Charmander.
I was going to say, was it the Charmander and Charmeleon?
Shining Charmeleon, and again, it just, for some reason, it didn't hit again. And the thing was, I really enjoyed making that video. I really enjoyed these pulls, and that was the worst thing about it, because it made me think. It made me change my whole perspective on the video. I was like, did I really have fun? But I mean, that video hasn't had a turnaround story like Chunky Pika. But I look at it now and think, I had a good time. I enjoyed it. So I'm happy with it, sort of thing. Yeah. I know that sounds it wasn't as big a turnaround as the Chunky Pika one, but I really enjoyed making that video.
But I think that's really important, like what you said, is that realisation of it doesn't matter about those views. And I think that you do end up ascribing your worth to the views, don't you? Like, you're like, oh, depending on how many views we've got is whether this is worthwhile doing or not. And like, we made the decision right at the start, John, that I can't remember if you remember this conversation, we were speaking to each other and saying, like, even if no one watches this stuff, we want to do it because it's fun. Like,
it's great fun.
Even if it is just me, you, our families and our mom and dad watching this, then that's okay, because that's not the main reason we did it. The rest of this has just been a bonus. And you know, we were talking at the start of this and thinking, man, if we can hit like 250 subscribers this year, that is going to be phenomenal.
Amazing.
Like, that is just going to be an insane 6 months, and it's kind of far exceeded our expectations, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's just been amazing. I know, like, we're very fortunate that some of our videos just hit, like that Pikachu one. We've had 7,500 views in it right now. That could have been any video from anybody, but we're fortunate that it was our video that people chose to watch. And I've really enjoyed it. Like, it's gone so far past my expectations for the channel, but I'm so happy with that. But because of that, it's raised my expectations more. So this next year, Tim, I want to do so much more. I know one of the things we've been talking about this week is getting more vintage on the channel, because we know people love vintage, and that is one of our aims for this year. Oh yeah, we love vintage. So I know for my aim for this year, coming ahead, Tim, 2021. Firstly, hopefully it's a better year than last year in terms of the world. I don't know if it could be much worse.
That would be good.
But for the channel, 3 things really: more vintage, just because I love vintage. And it's just really cool to open, and also does get views as well. More PSA, Beckett's, CGC, whatever grading company we choose to use. Mostly, I want more graded return submissions videos.
Do you mean that they actually send those back?
We will get them back soon.
I thought they'd just keep them. They've had them so long.
So I want to get some of them on, because I've literally got hundreds of cards of PSA right now, and I just want to get some of my Mews back and have some of my Mews somewhere. But get some graded card return videos, but also get some more of new products. I want to try and get every single new product on this channel as well. That's my goal. And really, I don't really have a subscriber goal, views goal. I'd like to get monetized, just because that would be nice, so we can actually put all the money we make back into Pokemon. But my main goal is to make sure our content I said that really weird. Make sure our content bangs. Like, I really want good content, some great fun doing it as well. What about you, Tim?
Yeah, I mean, I would share a lot of those goals as well. And I do hope we get monetized next year. That is definitely part of the aim, and not, like you said, not so that we can, have a paycheck, but so that we can actually invest that into making this channel even better than it is. And I think probably I'll just give one other goal for next year, is for our Discord community, or just our community of viewers, to keep growing. I love the sort of community that we've got going already so early on, and you know, I just love that at any point I can kind of go onto that Discord group and just kind of launch a question out there, and people are so up for conversation and
have a chat.
Yeah, like, and just sharing what's going on in there, collecting journeys as well. Like, that's been a big plus for me, and I don't think it was something that I knew was going to happen when we started this. I think, and not even like in my wildest dreams, like, you know, maybe in my wildest dreams I thought this could go really well, like we could end up getting lots of you know, watch hours, and we could end up getting lots of subscribers. Like, maybe in my wildest dreams I thought that, but it just never entered my mind that we could actually have this community that grew out of it. And that's been a massive highlight for me, and something that I really want to see grow even more next year. Like, I'd love to see you know, that kind of community double, triple, quadruple, and be a place where people, you know, feel at home, and that they can ask their questions, and, you know, and just kind of grow together. So
yeah, and
that
I think
would probably be for me.
What's good about the Discord is, like you're saying, we didn't imagine this, and one thing that really reflects that for me about how amazing it is that we can have this Discord community just chatting. I know today you just put something in, so we recorded this the day before it's going to go live, and you just threw a question about pet peeves and stuff. There are so many comments on there, some really nice conversation. But the big thing for me is that we've got 3 mods on there. Well, no, we've got 4 mods. We've got someone who you know, Tim, and then Pack King Nerds, which is our brothers and friend Kris's channel. But then also our other 2 mods are actually people who 6 months ago we didn't know exist. But now, like, they're such great people. It's MrBellyElliot. We'll put a link in the description as well. And it's also Cody, who I can't, his name Dakota, I think it is on Discord, something like that.
That's like Dayoka.
Dayoka, that's it.
Dayoka.
Dyslexia again. But it's great just having these guys. Like, we couldn't run the Discord without them, and like I suppose another thing for this end of your video, a big thank you out to them guys. We know they'll watch this video as well. They're really great supporters for us.
Massive thanks.
And Cody, if you've got a channel, let us know. We'll put it in the description as well.
Like you said, that like those relationships we would never have if it wasn't for this channel.
No.
You know, love those guys to bits, and we wouldn't even know them if it wasn't for this channel. So we are so grateful for that, aren't we?
Definitely.
Man, it's been a crazy 6 months. I keep on saying it's been a crazy year on YouTube. It hasn't been a crazy year on YouTube. It's been a crazy 6 months on YouTube.
Yeah, but I wouldn't change it. It's been so much fun.
No way. Not even a little bit. Let us know in the comments some of your highlights, and maybe don't let. I was going to say let us know some of your lowlights from our channel. Maybe don't let us know your lowlights from our channel. I don't think we can take it. Let us know some of your highlights for the channel as well,
and also
you're looking forward to.
Let us know some video ideas. It's always nice to hear what you guys want us to do on channel. I know we've got some people who want us to do some more black and white era stuff. So yeah, just put down in the comments below. Maybe we're still doing giveaway comments, getting extra giveaway. So maybe in your giveaway comment, put below what you want to, what sort of videos you want us to do next year, and we'll try and do some of them. It'll be great fun.
Yeah. And John, just before we go, there are more live streams to come, aren't there?
Yep, so we've got a live stream at the end of January. We haven't brought the box yet, but we're going to be buying a really cool one. I think it's going to be an affordable one, but hopefully really
we want to make it accessible as much as we can, don't we?
Yeah, but I think people are going to be excited for what we've got planned, Tim.
Accessible but cool. Accessible but cool. And it is not Steam Siege. Whoever's about to comment that right now, it is not Steam Siege.
But it's going to be great. So we've got a live stream coming up. We've got more giveaways. We're going to try and do a giveaway every single month, just so we can give back to the community as well, and give back to our viewers. Yeah, we've actually we love doing giveaways just because when we announce it and the viewers get in contact who's won, they're always so excited and so surprised. They're like, I've never won a giveaway before. And it's really amazing to give these out and just see people get excited about them.
And also because we know how hard it is for people to get Pokemon products at the moment. Like, we're really blessed with our business that we have access to these Pokemon products, and you know we're able to get those. You know, fairly confident that we can get any product. So you know we're able to do that. So it's a nice way that we can. It's a nice way that we can give back, isn't it? So
yeah.
Mate, I don't know what else we have to say in this video. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I think that wraps it up. 2020, good year. 2021, let's make it better.
2020 wrapped. That's it. Let us know what you're thinking in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. We love having conversation with you. We reply to every single one of our comments. It does sometimes take us some time, but just because we have literally sometimes hundreds of comments a day. But we're so grateful for the conversation and for you for joining in with us as well.
Definitely.
So let us know, and we would love to continue that conversation. We'll put the link to the Discord in the description as well, because we've mentioned that a lot in this video. John, anything else from you before we go?
No, that's it. Hope everybody has a great New Year.
Oh yeah, Happy New Year, guys. It's going out on New Year's Eve. Well, Happy New Year to you all. But until the next time, next year, we'll see you next year. Until the next time, my name's Tim.
My name's John.
And together, we are the PokeBros. See you next year.